ICAN has been a big part of my starting over story.
I am so uncomfortable with that thought. Being on the streets is terrifying to me.
You're safe, you're secure, you're behind doors that lock, that nobody can get to. It's just, you just have no idea. Under roof just is a whole nother world, a whole nother world.
It's just nice that I have a place, and a place that I can call home.
Hi, my name is Kathy Stokes, and we're about to go on a street sweep in search of homeless individuals. So I go out into the community on the streets, and I try to find homeless people. I try to make contact. There are more and more people who are becoming homeless. There are a lot of younger people who are becoming homeless, and it's just frightening, the numbers of homeless people that are in Stark County right now. You know, you used to hear stories about people staying under bridges and stuff. You know, that's not really as prevalent now as it used to be, because there are so many empty houses and stuff in Stark County. And as a matter of fact, somebody has kicked in that middle door over there. So then that means that there's somebody living in this house. They're gone during the day, but they're here at night. Now you see how there are no windows, no doors, there's nothing. You see there are some blankets, so you know that people are still in the area. There's a 16-year-old that hangs out over here. He doesn't go to school. He's over here somewhere in an abandoned house. I just gotta find him. I usually get my leads from other homeless individuals. They just kind of sort of see that, you know, I'm trying to help, so they pass my name along. The way I approach a person is, you know, I will let them see me. I will say hello. It all depends on how they respond back. You know, if they seem like they don't want to be bothered and stuff, you know, I'll just kind of just leave them alone. But if they seem like they're willing to talk, you know, I'll ask them and stuff. I said, well, you know, is there a reason that, you know, you're sitting out here by yourself? I said, do you need any kind of assistance? And either they say yes or no, and then we just proceed from there. Never say never that you would not find yourself in a situation like that, because the way of the economy, you know, everybody is just one paycheck away from being homeless. So I really love my job, and I have always felt that I wanted to make a difference in people's lives.
Kathy at ICAN has been simply amazing. She has hooked us up with so much support. They are like the family we never had, but we always wanted, because they just pulled together with all their forces and just started getting stuff accomplished in one day that I never dreamed I could even accomplish in a year by myself. So it's just been totally amazing, totally. My name is Sherry Griffith, and
my name is Michael Bishop.
On and off, we've been homeless for probably, it's going on a year. And what caused us to be homeless is I was taking care of my father full-time 24/7 at a house. And once he passed away, we let our house go and someone set it on fire. And that's how we ended up on the streets. We ran into ICAN through the homeless hotline. The challenges we face due to being homeless: we're not safe, we're not secure, we're in a vehicle sleeping at nighttime, sometimes in wrong neighborhoods, and you could be at the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time, and it's just not a good scene. You can't keep clean, you bird bath, you have no place to actually shower and get underwater. Your hygiene goes downhill, which takes your self-esteem right along with it. It's just bad all the way around. There's nothing positive that comes out of being homeless besides people that you meet and are able to talk to. Being homeless may be bad. It doesn't judge who you are. You're not a bad person because you're homeless, because there's circumstances beyond your control. But being homeless makes it hard to get a job. You put homeless down on an application, you're not getting a call back. I've been looking for 6 months and have not heard nothing.
I work at ICAN. We're a nonprofit organization. We help the homeless, mentally ill, go from a homeless status to housed. My name is Christy Schonk. I'm Housing Operations Coordinator. I've been at the agency for about 6 years now. It's a very unique agency. It every day poses challenges or triumphs. A lot of the time when tenants come from the street being homeless, they have a lot of obstacles to overcome. That means they may have not been in housing for years, and coming into housing, it's hard for them to understand the lease agreement, abide by the lease agreement, and they may need several chances to get it right before they are ultimately successful and independent in their housing. While they're in their housing, we provide an array of supports to them, helping them comply with their lease agreement, helping them pay their rent on time, helping them with skills that they need to live independently. It's exciting to see the tenants reach their goals and succeed and be a part of that. And that's why I get up every day and come to ICAN.
Well, the ways ICAN have helped me, let's see, they provide me with shelter, they give me subsidized housing, they check on me, make sure that I'm all right. And they look out, it's kind of constantly like I was saying with my friends, sometimes I say GLO, all I mean by that is good looking out. My name is Daniel Hampton. I've lived at ICAN housing going on close to 7 months now. I've been rediscovered in my quest for life. Now I found myself. I came here as a stranger. I lived to become friends, and now when I returned, it was like we come back to family.
When I first came to ICAN, I did not have custody of my boys. Once I got a place to live and got a job and on my feet and had been sober for about a year, the boys then came to live with me. My name is Marnie Maxwell. I did have everything. I had a house, I had a job making excellent money, and I kind of it just all got thrown away because of my drug habit. Before I came to ICAN, I was homeless. I was in Ohio, a new state from Florida, by myself, without my boys. It was a pretty bad time. I was an addict for approximately 5 years. I lost my children. I went to jail. I eventually decided I needed to get out of Florida. That would be the best thing for me. And I moved to Ohio because my father lives here. But I continued to go to meetings, stay clean. And I've been clean now for a year and 8 months, which is great for me. And you know, now having the boys back, it's just wonderful to try to start over a new life with them. They have their own room now. We have a yard for them to play in. We have Save-A-Lot right across the street, the library for the boys, which I really like and they really enjoy. The favorite thing about my new housing is that the boys have their own room. I think it was very crowded at the other place. Here they have their own space. I have my own space, and which makes it really good for them.
Because of the nature of mental illness, sometimes causes people to isolate, and sometimes they just need to pick me up and they just need a visit from somebody, who cares and is interested in how they're doing. And also, some people have had a difficult experience, and they sometimes need, just a little bit extra just to get them through some of the, daily life things. My name is Steve Price, and I'm a housing support specialist. The housing support specialist provides support for people out in their apartments, and basically, a lot of the people who come to our housing have had, some past difficulties, and we just help them kind of stay in recovery, stay in their apartment, and make sure everything's running smoothly.
I got this place, which I am very grateful for, and I enjoy this living here and having the park right down the street. It's been a big help in my recovery. Okay, my name is Robert Alchin. I've been living at ICAN for almost 2 years now. Well, it's helped me because when I don't want to deal with people and stuff like that, I isolate myself and I feel safe, and I could be here, and if I want to be around people, I could just go, and then I can come back here when I don't. I've always paid my rent. That's the first thing that I worry about is my rent. And I learned how to budget my money. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but I always make it. I recommend ICAN all the time when I run into situations, and he says, try ICAN. He says, it's not going to happen overnight. Put your application in. They did wonders for me. The door's always open to talk about things, and I'm really grateful about that. Because I've had some letdowns and depressed moments where I needed somebody to talk to, and I went to ICAN and they were helpful. It is kind of nice to have somebody checking up on you, and it's kind of nice when you do have problems that the people are out there.
I mean, I look at my whole experience as ICAN as just an opportunity to help people out. Basically what I do is I just go to the apartment, knock on the door, and we talk a little bit at the door. If they have things that are going on and they want to talk, we usually just go in and, again, I like to see, how they're living, if there's anything that needs attention, I usually address it. But a lot of what I do is just, I'm more there to see how they're doing. A lot of the places you go into are actually, in good shape, and I mean, you just have to encourage people to keep going. For me, it's also nice because I get to hear about them, and that, and it's enriching, and it's people that have, kind of weathered the storm, so to speak. So it's very rewarding. ICAN is just a place that it's got a good mission, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
I am very thankful for ICAN for allowing me to be a better mother to my children, be a better citizen, and to just overall give me the chance to prosper in our lives.
The ICAN housing place where I'm at, it's great. I'm not in the streets. I definitely don't want to be there.
They are like the family we never had, but we always wanted.
What it taught me is how to do some of the stuff on my own.
Because I get to see people who've had a lot of struggles before, and now they're doing a lot better, and it's very rewarding for me.
This is a place where one can come in out of the cold.
It's kind of nice when you do have problems that the people are out there. And it's been a big help in my recovery.
Overall, we just want to see people do well and stay successful in their places.
Overall, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without ICAN.